Isaiah 49 has this amazing imagery of restoration, this amazing good news. And then what happens in verse 14? Zion said, the Lord has forsaken me. My Lord has forgotten me. So God is proclaiming all this good news. And right smack in the middle, the people of Israel, they refute Isaiah's prophecy. And they interrupt. And they say, oh yeah? All that good news? That's great. But we don't feel that right now. The Lord has forsaken me. The Lord has forgotten me. This cynicism symbolizes the typical response, not just of Israel. It's a typical response of the human heart. It's typical of the narrative that we default to, especially when times get tough. Preachers reading these amazing passages on God's promises, unpacking this amazing imagery, and our hearts are going, I feel so alone. That's great, but I feel like God's forgotten and abandoned me. Have you ever felt this way? You know, as Christians, you can hear the good news and believe it cognitively, but the real question is, does it affect the way you live? Does it affect how you feel about yourself? If the love of God is not a present reality in your heart, when you hear good news proclaimed or grand prophecies or promises spoken over you, you may respond like the Israelites, with cynicism. This cynicism toward God is poison for living a fruitful, productive, godly life. It often leads to self-sabotaging behavior, and it makes us vulnerable to the devil's traps and temptations.